Good morning, you guys. Have a big hug for me today. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Can you believe it? We've been here for a year. It's hard to believe. Where has the time gone, right? So, I want to say like Saturday, we went and got a new wood chipper. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge. I wish I would have videoed it, us trying to get it out from the back of the truck. I mean, it literally took up pretty much the whole back of the truck, and it is like 600 and something pounds. We have some ramps that we use, but let me take you, let's go for a little walk. I'll show you how we got it off. I didn't get the video of it. You know, sometimes you're just too much into the experience of doing something and I forget to film, okay? I'm not good with that. But I'm gonna flip you around and show you how we got it off. I'll explain it to you. You see that little hill right there? So we backed up the truck to probably about right there. You see the ramps, and backed it up and had to use the come along, which is like a little ratchet. It might even still be out here. Yes, it is. All the evidence is still here. So Steve tied a rope underneath the siding to the 2x4 that's making the pole barn. Used this long rope. The rope wasn't long enough. No, the rope was long enough. And then he used, if you don't know what a come along is, this is a come along. It's just a ratchet. And it has a hook on the end. And you just ratchet this little thing and stick this on the end of the rope and ratchet that, and it pulls it. So we had our ramps, and eventually I think we had to use the tie down strap to help pull it off. But yes, the truck had to go in there. We had to cut some limbs. It was just a whole ordeal, you guys. But needless to say, we got it off, and we tried it out there. So I'm going to show you some video of the day. I think it was yesterday morning, which was Sunday, August 3rd. So I heard him start it up, because Saturday, when we got it home and off of the truck, he tried to start it, and it wouldn't start. I was like, great. It started when we bought it, when we were at the house. We bought it off a Facebook Marketplace, and so when we went to the guy's house, we had to drive almost 2 hours to go pick it up. So it was like, it better work, right? If we're traveling 2 hours. Anyway, so it started it when we were there, but then when we got home, we couldn't get it started. Well, Sunday morning, Steve realized it was the emergency switch. You just can't lift it up. You have to twist it and it pops up, and then it started right up. So I'll show you, some of that on Sunday morning. But today is Monday, August 4th. Can you believe it's already August? So now Steve was doing some oil changing and some things, and he couldn't figure out what he did wrong. I shouldn't say what he did wrong. He's trying to change the oil, and when he pulled the plug, he said fluid came out. Not oil, fluid. So now he's on, YouTube and trying to figure out, where's the drain plug on this thing? But, so when we get to where we are going, I will show you the plan for today, okay? So, see you in a bit. All right, you guys, we are heading into the woods to do some chipping. Steve just changed the oil, and what came out of it was gas and a mixture of oil. So we're hoping we didn't get taken by the guy on Facebook Marketplace, because you know how those things go. Sometimes you get scammed. Hopefully we didn't. So we are heading into the woods. I know, you guys, it's been a while. But we have a lot of fallen limbs that when they were, I'm guessing, logging on this property. Over here, not so much. This is just all fallen. But you got all this. So this is the divide. You go straight or left. Or you can say right or left.
This looks like a good place to start to clean.
You can see we just came from over here. The house is down there. You can see the path. Just over the holler. Just came from there. And then, of course, safety first, you guys. It's pretty loud. You want to put your ear protectors on. Steve has
Custom molded earplugs.
yes, from when he was in the military working on the airplanes.
So, all right.
You want to show us the process on how to start this?
Yep.
Behemoth?
So this is a, just so everybody knows, this is a DK OPC 505 AE wood chipper. Now they say the tires are DOT rated, but we hauled this thing down through the woods and it rocked. And I was like, there's no way I would tow this down the highway. So you got a couple of safety switches and a kill switch. So this is the kill switch. If it's pushed in, the motor won't start. You have to turn it and it'll pop out. This bar has a kill switch down here. You pull that up and it disengages the kill switch. Now we want to make sure that our feeder is in the middle position. So down, up, neutral, okay? And then you'll see, and then we have the speed of the feeder right here. So the slower it is, the slower the wood feeds through and the finer chips you get. The faster it is, it's going to bog it down. So we're going to leave that on low for right now. We're going to walk around back to the other side. This is going to be the guy I bought it from. I told Angie that I thought he was a little shady when we left, and he started it up, ran a piece of wood through it. I brought it home, started it up, ran a piece of wood through it. And I was like, let me check the oil level. I pulled out the plug and gas came flooding out. And I'm like, oh shit. So I don't know where that came from because I just filled it up with gas and it's still full. So we'll check it after this first operation. And I ran ethanol-free gas in there. I drained the gas / oil all out. Put brand new oil in there. I'll probably have to flush it out a couple of times. The start sequence is really easy if you want to come around here. I'm going to leave it just hooked up to our side-by-side. You've got a choke right here. The choke is off and the choke is right full choke. You don't need that in the summer. This is the fuel on-off switch. It's an off. Just turn your fuel to on. I've got the throttle turning right there. And then we just turn the key. Now, if it doesn't start, we got to come back around and check everything. Okay, so first attempt didn't even turn over. So I went around and I checked the switches again. And I think there was a switch that disengaged. So we'll give it another try. Nope.
I think it's the battery. And then what happened?
Well, I was going to take the battery out, but I grabbed the cable and it just fell out of the terminal, the battery cables. So this is going to take some work. This guy got me good. So
Yeah, so be careful when you buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace. We've already almost got scammed once. So we may have gotten somewhat scammed on this one.
I mean, at the very least, I can fix, get a new battery, rewire the terminals and everything. But if the motor thing continues, I have to get a motor. That's a $1,000 motor. So, or if I can just find one, I probably can find one cheaper than that. But that's a $1,000 brand new motor. So we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Instead of fixing it here in the woods, we are going to pull it back to the house and work on it there. So I'll see you at the house.
Okay.
Why? Why is it that you get some bad people on Facebook Marketplace that they can't be truthful? You know, you spend a lot of money on something and then it's like they take you for it. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's just the battery. I mean, it worked yesterday morning. So hopefully it is just the battery.
You right?
Okay, so we charged the battery. Got new ends for the battery.
Let's see.
Let's see if it works.
They're hot.
It's not the battery, because we tried the riding lawnmower battery. You get it to start and it turns. Even Steve took that black thing off right there to go to the, what is it spinning?
The drum.
The drum.
The cutting drum.
And it only goes to a certain spot and then it stops. Even when he was trying to hand push it, you could only spin it so far and then it would.
It stops.
Yeah.